Hello there. Oh my God, this is our third session regarding about the online session for the European Higher Education Fair. My name is Molly. It's really, really nice to see you all again. I hope that you are enjoying our session because study in Europe, okay, European Higher Education Fair now is the online format because in the last 3 days, we had the fair in Jakarta on Saturday and Sunday, and also on Tuesday we had in Surabaya, but now it's the online session. Okay, I'm so happy that we have three universities in the Netherlands. They are here already. I think I'm going just to mention before I forget the first one. We have Maastricht School of Management, and then we have Breda University of Applied Sciences, and also we have Fontys University of Applied Sciences. Okay, I'm going to ask one of my colleagues to share another slide because there is one information that I would like to mention. So could you please move to another slide regarding about the cities and also the format of the university. There you go. Okay, so Maastricht School of Management is located in Maastricht, so that's the name of the city in the Netherlands, and the status is a private university. The next one, we have Breda University of Applied Sciences. It's located in Breda, one of the city in the Netherlands. Is really beautiful. I've been there, and the status is a public university. And the other one is Fontys University of Applied Sciences. It's located in Eindhoven, Tilburg, and also Venlo, and the status is a public university. Oh my God, says Fontys, you have three campus. Okay, I'm going to go to that later on. But now, so we have Madeline, sorry, we have Alina from Maastricht School of Management. Hello, hello, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, so I think what time is it? Good morning in the Netherlands. It's 10
Yes,
a.m. Good
yes.
morning. So,
Good
okay,
morning.
how is the weather over there?
Well, surprisingly good.
Surprisingly good. Well, I think it's outside. It's quite cloudy here in Indonesia, but that's okay. We are happy to be here and continue with Madeline. Hello, Madeline. How are you?
Hello, I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Look at that beautiful background from Breda University of Applied Sciences. Lovely. Okay, another one we have Mbak Tina. Halo, Mbak Tina dari Fontys. Apa kabar?
Baik, fine, Molly. Thank you, and I hope others are fine too. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much. We have seen each other yesterday in Surabaya. It's a very,
Yeah.
very lucky that we can see each other in person. Okay,
Right.
let's get to the study in the Netherlands Various University. We do have a lot of selection here from the School of Management and then Breda University of Sciences and also Fontys University of Applied Sciences. But I think I'm just gonna ask with Alina first. Alina, you're still there? Okay, hello Alina.
Hi, sorry,
Yes, that's okay. Oh, good. Okay, regarding about the Maastricht School of Management, the first thing first, there is one question. I think this is some of the questions from our participants as well. So now you are, how does it work? Like, get together with the Maastricht University or now separately, or do you want to explain about this? Please do.
Yeah. Yes, we have been going through a merger in the past month. So there are a lot of changes happening, a lot of good news for students, mostly because now, so MSM is like a private school in the Netherlands, one of the oldest schools, and then we merged with a bigger university, Maastricht, that is also internationally recognized. The good news for the students is that they have a Triple Crown accreditation at the moment. They have a new campus and a lot of networking possibilities. So yes, it's quite a long process, the merger itself, but only good news until now.
Okay, so it's really good to know that you're merged now with Maastricht University to make life even easier, and also the selection of the university is much a variety. Okay, I'll get back to you another sec, and now I'm going to talk with Mbak Tina and also Madeline, University of Applied Sciences. I think I'm going to Madeline first. Why students have to choose University of Applied Sciences? There you go, Madeline.
Well, the biggest difference between a research university and University of Applied Sciences is the way of teaching. So your diploma will be same. You will receive for a bachelor's degree, a Bachelor of Arts or a Bachelor of Science, and for master's, Master of Arts, Master of Science, or an MBA. It is just that a research university is more theoretically based, and University of Applied Sciences, the name already says it, we also apply it. So we teach you all the theory that you need, but also teach how to put that to practice, how to apply it. And in that way, you are prepared for the working life in a very balanced way. So it also depends on the students what they are looking for. If you're looking for a combination of theory and practice, then I would recommend to choose a University of Applied Sciences.
That's awesome. A lot of selection, of course, in the Netherlands. Mbak Tina, over to you, Mbak. Regarding about the application as well, some of the students, of course, they feel like, oh my God, how is the acceptance rates? Do the university in the Netherlands, especially University of Applied Sciences, they are going to accept me? So the questions for you, Mbak Tina, regarding about the application itself, what do you think? Like, how can the students improve their chances of the admission?
By improving their English proficiency as early as possible, because University of Applied Sciences in the Netherlands, generally speaking, they acknowledge high school diploma of from Indonesia. So almost all University of Applied Sciences, at least as far as I know, accept and acknowledge students graduates from high school in Indonesia. So the only requirement left is only by meeting the English proficiency, and it is measured by IELTS or TOEFL. And if students are graduated from international high school, they have like Cambridge diploma or IB baccalaureate diploma, then they don't even have to show the IELTS or TOEFL certificate. The Dutch University of Applied Sciences acknowledge and accept Indonesian graduates from high school. That's all.
There you go. So don't you worry, guys. So basically, this is a really good opportunity for you guys. If you have any questions, let me try to remind you and invite you. If you have any questions for Madeline, for Mbak Tina, and also for Alina, please drop your questions through the comment on YouTube channel. Okay, Alina, back to you. Regarding about the skill, right? What I know, if we would like to do the admission, the requirements of the MBA, we should do GRE or GMAT. Is that correct?
Well, it's not, yes, but it's not mandatory.
Right.
At MSM, we do offer our own leveling courses. So then if you have the GMAT or GRE, it's good to have, we accept it, and you can, you can start your application. But if not, after you get admitted, a few weeks before you start the program, you will take this, the leveling courses at MSM.
Okay. Let me continue this, because yesterday during the fair in Surabaya, there's a lot of questions regarding about the MBA. So what do you think, like what kind of skills that one of the students, if they want to apply to MBA, is there any like certain skills that they need to have, or is there any certain level of let's say English or maybe GMAT or GRE? And the last thing, do they need the working experience before they apply to the MBA?
Yeah. First of all, they do need work experience. Because that's the difference between a master and an MBA. In a master, it's mainly dedicated to freshly graduates, and then for the MBA, you do have to have work experience at least three years. So then imagine a classroom full of professionals from different backgrounds and different nationalities working together and learning together. And then that experience that you have, you also bring it to the classroom, and then you learn from your lecturers and from others. So definitely work experience, English level, we already covered that. technically, an MBA is quite a big decision in your life and quite expensive. So then, if you want to invest that we like to think that an MBA can boost you with 10 years of work experience, let's say. But if you decide it's time in your career to invest it, you need to have a very good motivation to do it. So besides all the practicalities, and you need to know that MBA will take you where you want to go in your career. So let's say it's not a skill, because skill, you come to the university to learn skills, right? But it's mostly I would mostly talk about motivation and knowing clearly how the MBA will help you. Do you want to be a CEO, or do you want to be an entrepreneur, or do you want to grow in your own company, or do you? So think that is very important to know before considering an MBA.
Okay, thank you so much, Alina. And I'm going back to Madeline. Madeline, Breda is really famous with the variety of study program, right? Especially with the creative and such and thing. So regarding with the work thing, because the bachelor at University of Applied Sciences, they have to do the internship in the last year, the fourth year. So how your university works with the professional partners?
Yeah, we have a number of professional partners depending on the study program. So as you mentioned, we have a wide range of what we call domains, so areas where you can study. And depending on the domain, we have different partners. So for example, if you choose to study games, our partners include Nintendo, Ubisoft, Microsoft, Guerrilla. If you study hotel, it can be Hilton, different hotel chains in the Netherlands and abroad. If you study built environment, it can be the local and national government, big building organizations. So it really depends on your field of study. We also have sometimes guest lectures from people of those fields, so you can already build on your relations, make some contacts. And otherwise, our teachers can also help you to find your internship. And of course, you're always free to aim for your dream company and apply there. We are a rather small University of Applied Sciences, so often the teachers know that, okay, last year or 2 years ago, we also had a student doing the internship there, so they can make the connections also like that.
Okay, thank you so much, Madeline. Yes, for the online visitors, again, if you need to get to know more regarding about the application or any kind of information, please do so with the website that we are going to announce from our slide at the end of the session. And also don't forget to drop your questions, because we do have our Q&A session in a few moments. Okay, over to you, Mbak Tina. But regarding about the location of Fontis, of course, as the parents, they do have a really concern. So with cities and then with the lifestyle as well, with the living cost as well. So because Fontis, it has 3 campuses, so what makes it different from one to another?
Yeah, there are certainly significant differences between Eindhoven, Tilburg, and Venlo. Eindhoven is well known as the brain port, where many high-tech companies and industries are located. That makes it easier for students of IT, engineering to get in touch with companies they are close by. And like Madeline said, that professionals come to classes to give cases, because in University of Applied Sciences, the way of learning is project-based or problem-based learning. So professionals come to classes to give cases that will complete the courses that they receive, that they get from the teachers or lecturers, and they talk about it, discuss about it, and after 10 weeks, usually they have to present the solution as students group to get their score. That is mainly the way of exam in the Netherlands, not necessarily writing. And then Venlo is well known as a logistic city. That's why Fontis has logistic engineering and logistic management in Venlo, because of that reason. And Tilburg is known as art and business and creativity, combination of those three. That's why Fontys has the arts, performing arts, and circus, and some programs in arts in Tilburg. So that makes sense, because we try to be as close as possible to the location where the professionals in that field are located.
Lovely. Look at this. We do have a lot of variety, and of course, students can choose from one to another based on their interests. Okay, regarding about the study abroad, it's not about glitz and glam. I think this question, I would say for Alina and also for Madeline, we cannot cover that. There is a housing crisis now is happening in the Netherlands. So do you have any tips and tricks how to find accommodation at the moment? Because again, the limitation number of the accommodation, it's now I'm saying that yes, there is there, but how, as a student, as a student who would like to apply, what should we do? Over to you, Madeline.
Yes, this is indeed a problem. I'm not gonna like lie about that. The Netherlands is very densely populated, so at the moment, I would say for everybody it's difficult to find housing, including for students. So we are definitely on top of this. We are looking in creating more student accommodation if possible in the future, but to be honest, that will not be there yet this upcoming September. So what we can do is on our website, you can find a separate page about housing with a housing manual. And in the housing manual, this is a PDF file, we have listed the website of a partner that we work with, and also a number of other websites of housing agencies and also of Facebook groups where students have found rooms in the past. Besides that, we have a housing buddy. So I have a colleague who is dedicated on working on housing, to finding housing for students. And also you can approach her with any questions. So if you are worried that you are being scammed, then please contact her. We can even physically go to the room to check it out if everything is okay. So don't be shy about that, just contact us. Besides that, we have a number of rooms available for non-European students, so also for Indonesian students. If you would like to make use of that, when you have applied by the end of June or the beginning of July, my colleagues from Student Office, they will send you an email with a link, so you can apply for one of those rooms. It's first come, first serve, so please be fast. And otherwise, yeah, please take a look at one of the links, or yeah, please keep looking on those links. And I would recommend to start looking early. So the academic year starts in September. Please do start looking in May or June. If you start looking in August, it will be too late. And also, if you have a room from July onwards, take it, even if you're coming only in August, because then, yeah, it's guaranteed. So in that way, we try to help you. And if you have any questions, you can always contact us.
That's a great trip. Alina, would you like to add something from that?
Yes, well, Madeline actually described it quite well. At MSM also we have a similar approach, so a student and service department that helps you with your accommodation. We also advise all our students to start looking early, so then the moment you even start applying, you also need to do your research about housing and see what is out there, what are the prices and so on. So it's very important that you take time to do it. Normally at MSM, we did solve the housing problem because we do have an apart hotel that we are working with. So then the student that actually didn't find accommodation could stay there for 1 or 2 months. So the most important thing is that you come on campus, right? And then the students stayed there for 1 month, and then they found accommodation starting October or November, or depending on another recommendation, and that is worst case scenario. We want all our students to be in Maastricht and to really benefit of the whole experience, biking around to at the university and things like that, and all the student life. But in case that doesn't happen, Netherlands is quite small, so you can get accommodation in one of the areas around Maastricht, and then you can commute 15 minutes or 20 minutes to the university. So there are solutions, ideally not, but we try to give all the possible options to the students and then to see what they can find.
Amazing. Yes, let me conclude with that of course, the university and school representative, they are going to help you guys if you have any difficulties regarding about the housing or accommodation that you are looking for. But the thing is, please do not put everything close to the deadline, because again, what is it? When you put everything on the deadline, it's going to be really hard to find what is available at that time, right? So it's better now. This is time that you can apply to the university, because normally university, they are open the application 1st of October, right? And then all the way until the deadline between April or May. So I would suggest that it's time now or even next month if you would like to apply to the university. So international office and also our colleague from the university can help you out. Okay, let's continue to Mbak Tina from the representative of Fantis University of Applied Sciences. Mbak, regarding about the application, some of the parents or maybe students or applicants, they quite a bit interesting regarding about to compile the documents, especially with the, how do I say, with the students from the high school, because it says that we can send out the very latest transcript or nilai raport. So which nilai raport or transcript that they can send to, what is it, to apply first?
What was your question? Who or when?
So because of the timeline regarding about the application from the university the 1st of October, and then we as the applicant, we have to submit our transcript, right? For example, if I am still high school students, so which transcript or nilai raport that I have to send out to the university?
If you apply now, because usually University of Applied Sciences open the application and announce the programs that we offer as of 1st of November, then you just need to upload or send the report or transcript of 10th and 11th grade of high school. And then later on, because you don't have to upload everything together at the same time, you can upload one by one what you have had. For example, you don't have the IELTS or TOEFL certificate by now, you can upload it later, maybe in January, maybe in February. And if you want to apply scholarships that needs higher score of IELTS or TOEFL, then you can upload again the newest or the latest score of your IELTS or TOEFL, the better one. I mean, if you got before 6 and later on you do the test again and you get like 6.5 for IELTS, then you can upload the new certificate and we only see the better score for that one. And then later they will receive transcript of semester 1 of the 12th grade in December or early January. They can upload it again in their account. So they usually apply via StudyLink and they make account. They maintain the account until they get accepted finally. And you usually, maybe not so many people know, you must maintain your account in StudyLink the rest of your life, because later if you apply master, for example, or doctorate degree, you use the same account in your StudyLink. So if it is now that they apply, they only need to upload the transcript of 10th and 11th grade. Later on, they can upload what they will get on the 12th grade. I hope it answers your question.
Yes, of course, it's really clear because again, yesterday we had a bunch of questions regarding about this. Sometimes the timeline is not really correct, but of course we always provide the answer. Use the very last one, and then you can still keep maintaining with your grade. Thank you so much, Martina. Okay, another question that I would like to address to Alina. So, Alina, what is it like to be a student at your university at the Maastricht School of Management?
Really great question. It's quite, how do I say it, intimate, I would say. It's quite, MSM is a small school, and then we do have capacity to give a personalized approach to and special attention to the students. So by that I mean that the classrooms are up to 35 students, and then there is a lot of communication within the group, and then with the lecturer, and then with the staff, and then we organize a lot of events for the students as well. So there are a lot of things happening at MSM. So I would say it's besides feeling the vibe of a community, let's say, and knowing everybody while you walk down the halls and so on, it's also quite intense. So we have the Master in Management and the MBA, and if you come on campus, then expect coming to classes from the morning until the evening. It's a bit of a pressure cooker experience, but the reason why we do that is because let's say a program that should have lasted 2 years, we organized it to deliver it in 1 year, so then you can already start working after that. So then it's quite it's a bit of mixed feeling. This is what I get from the students every day, because it's very fun due to all the activities. You get the chance to network and meet a lot of people from different nationalities. So imagine a school of a classroom of 35 students, and then 20 are from different countries. So then it's really amazing. And all in all, quite a nice place to be at.
Okay.
I think so, but I'm here to say that.
Thank you so much, Alina. Okay, now over to you, Madelon. The question is, what the unique opportunities does your university provide?
Unique opportunities.
Yes.
Well, I think all in all, it's a combination of studying theory and practice. We work a lot in project groups with students from all around the world. We have almost 30% international students from about 80 different countries. So you have the opportunity to meet a lot of different people. You can go if you want half year on exchange. So even as an international student to the Netherlands, you can still go to another country. We have partnerships with more than 100 partner universities around the world, and you will do half a year internship. So in that way, you are fully prepared for a job afterwards. But besides that, we also organize a lot of activities for students. We have around 30 different BUAS clubs in all different fields. So that can be from board games to different sports to gardening. So there's always something that you like. And if not, you can start your own club. That's also possible. We also cooperate with ESN, the Erasmus Student Network in Breda, and they are organizing all kinds of events from networking to fun parties. So yeah, always something to do. And we cooperate with BRES, that is a student sports fitness club. So if you're into sports, you can also go there. So it's really a combination of the studies with a lot of things to do for students.
Amazing. Same question for Martina. Mbak, what unique opportunities does Fontys University of Applied Sciences provide?
Sorry, what was the question? Please repeat it.
Okay, what unique opportunities does Fontys University of Applied Sciences provide?
Okay, we are very proud of our diversity too. and we have students from all over the world, many Indonesian students, and there is a very strong PPI, Persatuan Pelajar Indonesia. It is the Indonesian Student Association, and they do a lot of things together outside the study. So they do like religious activities. They visit Netherlands, all over Netherlands together. They visit Germany. They visit France and Belgium together. They do sports competition. So in some way, it is good because the students won't feel alone, and when they feel homesick, they can still have somebody to talk to with same background. But on the other hand, Fontis also offers Fontis help desk or Fontis counselors if students face any problem outside the academic issue, so like finance or study delay or personal circumstances, maybe related to family or friends. Fontis offers students counselor, even a psychologist to help them. And like in any other universities, Fontis also provide a student coach, a teacher that is assigned specially for each student to help them and assist them in academic issue, to discuss about the progress of their study, to choose concentration in their program, things like that. Fontis really cares and provide them with a student coach for them.
Amazing. Okay, now how about if we have a longer time to all of you, my speakers, to promote your institution. So I think I'm going to start with Breda University of Applied Sciences first. So Madeline, you have 5 minutes to promote either your next event or your institution or anything. And let's start from now. Over to you, Madeline.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so we are Breda University of Applied Sciences in the city of Breda in the south of the Netherlands. We are a rather small-scale university of applied sciences. We have just over 7,000 students. And as I mentioned, about 30% is international. So you will definitely not be the only international student. We do have Indonesian students as well. And we have study programs in a wide range of fields. So we have game technology, applied data science and artificial intelligence, media, hotel, facility, tourism, leisure and events, built environment, and logistics. So those are the domains where we have bachelor's programs. They are usually 4 years. We have 2 bachelors of science, they are 3 years. And we also have master programs, including a 1-year MBA program. So if you're interested in that, please check our website or visit us at the booth afterwards. Events that are coming up, well, we have our physical open day next week, Saturday. So should you be in the Netherlands, please come and visit us. If you're planning to visit the Netherlands, we can always arrange a private campus tour. So you're not like linked per se to the open days that are organized. Online, we also have several events. The first one coming up is our Digital Discovery Days. That's like the online open days. And they take place on 29th of November and the 1st of December. They take place Dutch time, beginning of the evening. So it will be Indonesian time quite late, but you can always register and watch back the recording afterwards. We also have webinars per study program. So if you're interested in one or more programs specifically, then please do join our webinars. You can watch them back either on demand or join a live webinar, so you can ask all your questions. Some of them also take place earlier in the day, so that will still be like evening Indonesian time. And you can also chat with a student. So if you would like to hear from a student directly how it is to study a certain program, how it is to live in Breda, then please chat with a student. I will put the links in the chat here later. About the city of Breda, Breda is a rather small city. It has 184,000 inhabitants. So especially if you're from a city like Jakarta, then that will be very, very small. It sounds maybe small, but I would say that everything you need as a student is there. So of course we have our campus. There is another University of Applied Sciences in Breda. So all in all, we have about 20,000 students in the city. There is a train station, there is shops, restaurants, hospitals, cinema. So everything that you need to live there is there. And a city like Rotterdam is only half an hour by train. Amsterdam is 1 hour by train. So everything is very easy to reach. You can even take the direct train to Paris from Breda, and you're in Paris in less than 5 hours. So that's very convenient. I know Indonesian students are always very curious about food. Well, the food in the Netherlands is a bit different, but we do have an Indonesian toko very close by the campus. So you can always visit there to get the things that you need. Yeah, for the rest, I will also leave my contact details here. Please come and chat with us in the booth. I have also an Indonesian student with me in the booth. So yeah, please ask all your questions there.
Thank you so much, Madeline from Breda University of Applied Sciences. And next we have Batina from Fontys University of Applied Sciences. Over to you, Batina.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad to inform you that there will be guest lecture or info session by a Fontys lecturer. He will come to Surabaya and Malang. I write it down in the chat box. And he will give information, complete information about Fontys and specifically about the city of Eindhoven, because he is from engineering and ICT. Like I said, it is in campus Eindhoven. It is a free of charge session. So I will invite via email to all students who are interested to know more about Fontys University, especially Eindhoven campus. And secondly, I'm happy to inform you that without any time differences, students who are interested to know about Fontys University can contact me. I give you my contact detail in the chat box too. So everybody who are interested to know more, to ask questions, parents maybe they like to know more about financial, about tuition fee, about how students, about their kids, how their kids will stay and live and study in the Netherlands, they can contact me in via WhatsApp, via email. Our office is in Surabaya, but with this modern technology, I believe we can still help you, assist you, and give you complete information about that. So our office helps students to choose or to give them consultation if they like to compare about some study programs before they know what to choose. Like now in November, some students have been contacting us because they don't know the difference between mechatronics and mechanical engineering. What is fine arts? What is design? They don't know about that. We will answer their question as much as we can, but if not, we will connect them to the lecturers of that study program, that specific study program. We will arrange a Zoom meeting or Teams meeting to that they can ask questions directly to the lecturers. So usually we make groups. Students who are interested in engineering, for example, students who are interested in IT or in arts or in physiotherapy, we conduct a session with the lecturer from Fontys. But next month, on the 10th of December, there will be face-to-face, there will be physical meeting, info session from Fontys lecturer from School of Engineering and IT. I've written it down in the chat box. So everybody who are interested, please contact me. I will send the invitation right away. Thank you, Molly.
Thank you so much, Batina. Amazing event, of course. So please don't forget to check the chat box as well. All the information are there. And last but not least, we do have Alina from Maastricht School of Management. Over to you, Alina.
Thank you. All right, a bit about MSM is one of the oldest schools in the Netherlands, business schools actually. We offer a Master in Management and MBA. The Master in Management is indeed for students that just graduated their bachelor and want to further pursue their career. A career in any field, basically, because it's quite a general discipline. But want to, grow in a company and want to boost their professional life. And then we have the MBA, and the MBA we offer it on campus and also part-time. So if you already have a job and you have a family and you still want to study the MBA at an MBA, you can opt for an executive MBA or an online MBA, and that is something that the students prefer, especially when you start your career. You want to, you need to find a balance between personal life and professional, and also studying. It becomes a bit more complicated along the way. So then a bit about MSM and the way we teach is case-based learning, meaning that it's more practical than theoretical in a nutshell. And also the lecturers are professionals and leaders in their industry. So then they come to the classroom and they share their own experience. So then everything is practical, everything is applied. And we want you, the moment you graduate, we want you to go and in the work field and to apply everything you studied at MSM. Also, we have a personal development track. This is actually my favorite. We have a department that dedicated to students where you will be assessed and you can take like personality tests and career coaching. And so then all year round, you get an opportunity to develop yourself and be trained on soft skills as well, not only the hard skills, and be prepared for the job market. And in these coaching sessions, we also help you to develop your CV, for example, and how to be a strong candidate when you apply for a job. And we have corporate events, for example, like Corporate Week, in which a lot of companies and the students come together and they can network, and you find out a lot about the companies in the Netherlands, and maybe, who knows, even find a job there. And we have this project called the CV book, in which we take all the CVs from our students and we actually send them to our partner companies. Of course, you need to also apply and do your research and see what you like, but we try to help out as much as possible to make sure you do uplift your career after this experience. Also, MSM is very international. I mentioned this in the session today. We have students from countries I actually need to Google sometimes. So then this is really fun and interesting, but also challenging in a way, because in the classroom, when you are studying with very international people, then you develop a more deeper understanding about the human nature and the other cultures as well. So that is always very interesting. So about Maastricht is quite a special city. I like to call it a fairy tale city, especially on Christmas. It's quite beautiful, and it's nicely situated between Germany and Belgium. So like 20 minutes away from Germany, 10 minutes away from Belgium. So you can go to Belgium in a lunch break if you want. Well, not so then it's quite a nice location. And the only Maastricht is located in Limburg, and Limburg is the only area with hills in the Netherlands. So, that was something very interesting for me as well when I moved here. So regarding MSM event, we do have a webinar coming up on the 29th of November to talk about the differences between the Master in Management and MBA. So for example, if you are not so decided between the two programs, then you can attend the session and we will guide you. You will get a lot of support from the recruiters in your application process. We can always have a Zoom call and we can help you along the way. So no worries, just contact us. I will also leave my credentials here. And my colleague Inka is in Indonesia right now. So you can always contact her and ask more questions about the MBA or the Master in Management at the booth. Yeah, that's in a nutshell. But of course, we have a lot to say, but hoping to have a call with some of you at one point.
Okay, thank you so much. So if you would like to put your details on the chat box, please do so the viewers can write it down and also can contact you straight away if there is any inquiries. So once again, Alina, Madilan, and also Mbak Tina, thank you so much for joining us this session. We really appreciate your time, and hopefully you will get a lot of participants or visitors during for the online session in the booth of the European Higher Education Fair. And that's all for this session. We are going to continue to the last one at 5 p.m. So now I'm signing off, Molly is signing off, and we are going to continue in a bit later. So thank you once again, and have a good
thank you for your help, Molly.
Thank
and
you.
See you again next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Bye.
Bye.